go. I say drive on. Boy, what's good, YouTube community? It's your creative being, Hater Ron, Fiber Lord. We're back at it again. Today we go talk about decisions. Some of the life decisions we make every day that affects a lot of things. How our life turns out, the people in it, our children, everything. So that's what we're going to cover today in this video. So I'm going to read to you a little bit. I'm going to chime into my thoughts. Remember, everything, for the disclaimer, everything I say is just my opinions and my thoughts and my views from my foxhole. There ain't nothing written in doctrine about this. I'm not taking anything from a Bible or any other media source. This is just my thoughts that I've conglomerated together to present out to you to the YouTube channel. So, and once again, thank you for those who eyeballing this. I appreciate it in advance. If you're watching out there, thank you so much. I need the attention. That's why I'm here. So let's talk about those life decisions we make and how people love to criticize and tear down everything decision that you make, that you have to make about your life, as if it's their own. Or in this case, they just feel like they have the godly galls to have their opinions matter more than your very own opinion on your well-being and what you decide to do in your life. You dig? So I'll say this: one of my best weapons that I have is I'm a demonstrative overthinker, and I'm a very vigilant observer of life and people and situations. You dig? I watch like the Yautja, the jungle demon in the woods, in the trees, watching life itself, watching people and just watching situations. If you know, you know the jungle demon. So let's talk a little bit more about that. Let's cover a little more about it. So I'm gonna read a little bit of this. This is something I typed up and just wrote on my little iPad here. So bear with me. We go talk a little more about it. You know, in life we take tough and unpopular decisions every day, not just professionally but personally. Make no mistake, those decisions have consequences. They have blowback. There is actions and results to those decisions, and you have to be mentally prepared for those. Meaning, you have to be prepared for the consequences that they may affect on just the decision itself. But most of all, you got to deal with the people if it affects people in your life. And like I said, if it's professionally, you got to prepare for those. As much as you try to accommodate, comfort, and get those to buy into your choices and decisions, the challenge is still very compounding because people are always going to be complicated along with life itself. That's self-explanatory. It's a good decision, bad decision. It does matter because somewhere in somebody's little world, little warp mind, and just in their reality, oh, you shouldn't have did this. How you go do this? How you go leave that situation? And blase, blase, blase. You know, that's it's life itself, pretty much. Some people will always have you second guess yourself, castrate you, and have you far, far into the world of catastrophizing in your own realm of your mind. And like I said, they could have some real negative consequences. If you suffer from anxiety, if you have depression, if you just easily or easily mentally fragile, you know, people's criticism can really have an effect on you. If it didn't, people wouldn't be taking their lives every day. So, you know, that's enough said right there. So let me keep going. But remember to put everything in perspective. Control the things that you can control and say fuck it and let God do the rest. Opinions are going to be opinions from the mouths of many in all directions. Let them be. Let them be because, you know, we all don't walk the same path. That's just point blank and simple. About 10 people out of a billion, over well over billions of people on this planet may walk the same path. We're not going to walk the same path. I can walk to the mailbox. You can walk to the mailbox. You can get hit by a truck. A damn bag of $1 million fall out in the sky and land in front of me. No, we all gonna walk the same path. And so, with that being said, that people will criticize the decision that you make. Well, because I wouldn't do that. It didn't work for me that way, and that's. I mean, that's good. Some people intentions are good, and you got friends and you got family members. If you got family members that really give a damn, my opinion, I don't really see for my situation right now. I don't see many, saying, "Hey, you all right? Hey, what's going on?" or whatever. That's another story. That's a whole other story. So I'm not gonna get too much on that soapbox. But what I'm saying is that everybody's gonna nitpick what you do because they didn't do this or they did that, and they just feel like it's just the human nature that what other people think try to force upon somebody else is the gospel and the truth for somebody else. That's some of the problems we have in this world, some of the problems we have in this country right now. That's just my opinion on that. So hey, sometimes that's wrong line. Is it fair? No. And when I say it was fair, no, because what's gonna happen is people gonna disagree with you. Some will adultly disagree with you and just be and move on with it. Others, you're gonna be a bad guy and a villain to them. You're a bad guy and a villain to somebody's story. That's everybody on here in this motherfucker. You're a bad guy in somebody's story. Mine's being a kid. Once reach that adulthood, you live a life a little bit. You date this person. You borrow money from this person. You live with somebody else for a while. To get on your feet. Blase, blase, blase. You're gonna be a bad guy in somebody's story because you go do some shit that they think was fucked up, and they go blast it, and they go be like, "Oh, so and so, don't fuck with them, don't trust them." Blase, blase, blase. So, don't let that beat you up. Right now, I'm a bad guy in quite a few stories, and a lot of it's self-inflicted. And I'm very authentic in saying, no, I accept my responsibilities for some of my actions and the things I do. As far as being a villain right now and some stories, I'm all right with that though. I'm Herbert Bass, wrong one each. I can do that. So that's how I feel on that. So what I'm saying is, you're gonna make some tough choices in life. You're gonna come off selfish, destructive. You're gonna either be a hero, an angel, or a zero. Sometimes the stuff is better results of decisions we make. Is that we just let it go and just let time deal with it, because time heals all things and it heals people, and it either sways people's opinions or they go shut the fuck up about it eventually. That's not giving any advice about that. That's probably the best advice to it is that well, through it all, don't try to please everybody. Don't try to please everybody. You do what you can on your part. You make a decision, professional or personally. You gotta live with that decision. You gotta live with the fact that somebody else is gonna affect somebody else how they're gonna think about whatever decision it is, because it may affect their bottom line, may affect them emotionally, may affect their pocketbooks. And if it affects their pocketbooks or emotionally, yeah, you go get some shit about it. You go be up shit creek if it affects them emotionally or affects their pocketbooks. You know, and I can say that, yeah, I can kind of see that in some ways, but at the end of the day, we all human. None of us is perfect. That's why we don't live forever, because we human. We got so many damn flaws. Too many people want to be gods. Too many people think that their opinion matters and nobody else matters, and what they say is gospel in this world. That's just how the ball spins. Sometimes that's how the football lands in the end zone. That's just what it is. So I'm going to close with that and just say, a heart to good stuff moment. Just stay positive. Do you and live you. Live your life. I mean, you are the controller of your life. You're the overseer. Well, overseer of the small portion of life. The big overseer, of course, is God Himself of our life. So He gives you so much to control in your life. you do that. You make the decisions you make that you feel best to make, you know. Are you gonna make bad decisions? Yeah. That's just it's a way of life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna tell my boys, my girls, I mean, that's just a way of life. You go make bad decisions. Decisions to piss off your parents, teachers, your boss, your lover, your dog, whatever. That's just the way of life. So don't let people crush you with their opinions about what they think you should be doing in your life, how you should have did this, how you should have handled that, etc. You dig? So let me go close this out. Mental health awareness. So let's look out for our loved ones and our friends who struggle out there with such. It's no joke. It's no weakness. It's not a weakness to ask for help. And I'm speaking for my brothers, the men. It's not a weakness to ask for help. Let's do some mental health. Like, see this little mental health awareness. I know it's a month for it, but for me, it's like every day. We should always look out for each other. You know, I'm a combat veteran. I got PTSD, you know, anxiety, depression, anger, all that stuff. You know, and sometimes hey, I need a person to come. Hey, B, you all right? It's as simple as that. Let's look out for each other out there. And in closing, because I always got something to close with a little quote. So I'll close with this. Let your authenticity be the cane to help you walk in life. Basically, what I say is be authentic as you can. No matter how much you may hurt somebody else's feelings or you try to sugarcoat something for somebody, be authentic as you can as you walk and navigate through life. You dig? All right. I'm your creative being hater on the Fiber Lord. Out. And I'll see you on the battlefield once again.